Hello Soul Family, welcome to Alchemy Mystic Healing Messages. Today we are keeping things simple with our first ever Expansive Thinking Thursday, where we obtain messages from our higher selves. This is going to be a collective message, so it will not be for any specific zodiac sign. This is also a timeless reading, so whenever the message finds you is when you are meant to receive it. Please utilize your discernment and only take the messages that resonate with you. If you are in need of any additional assistance or support on your spiritual healing and or self-improvement journeys, I am also available for distant Reiki Therapy services. If you would like to learn more about Reiki Therapy, how it may benefit you, and details on the services I provide, all of that information can be found on the channel's community tab. If you stick around to the end of the message, I will let you know how you can save 30% on my Renew, Restore, Revitalize 40-minute distant Reiki therapy session. Alright you guys, let's see what kind of healing messages the universe has for you today. Alright. Let me cover up the star. We have, actually let me get one more for this first set of cards. We have the Death, Scorpio energy. We have the Magician, associated with the planet Mercury, which is both Gemini as well as Virgo. We have the Star, which is Aquarius. We have the Four of Pentacles, which is Capricorn. The only element that we are missing at this time is Wands energy. Alright. And we have the Knight of Cups, Pisces energy. Alright, so the Death card says, change happens. Rich or poor, we all face an inconsistent world. This skeletal rider brings news of something ending. Don't fear the messenger. No matter how you fight it, this transition is inevitable. Remember, your flexibility will save you. Somewhere a door is closing, so look for the nearest window. Alright, so it kind of gives Tower card energy. It is going to be an ending. It may not be the crumbling of a foundation, which is more so what the Tower card speaks to, but it is definitely going to be a significant change that is going to close out one thing completely. And if you haven't already transitioned into the new thing just yet, or transformed, with this being the Death card, into something new, it is definitely going to force that transformation. We have the Magician that says, you have all the tools you need to make things happen. You are being challenged to create the life you want by using what is within your grasp. What you bring into your world is yours. Engage your mind, hands, and heart today. Alright, so whatever's closing out, as it closes, you will already have all the tools that you need to manifest the new thing that is coming into your world, or supposed to be in your world. I'm sensing like the going through a portal and the portal closing behind you, right? The door closing behind you, the door disappearing, you losing the key being locked, something to that effect. But you are not trapped on the inside, you are instead on the outside, now free to create something new. So if you don't already know what tools you have, now would be a good time to make an assessment or take an inventory of what is at your reach to see how you can bring what you desire to fruition. With the Star card, it says aim high, write down goals along with specific steps to reach them. Don't be surprised by a desire to soar in your personal or professional life. Now is the ideal time to rise up. Others will help you shine, so think big. Let your dreams carry you higher than you imagined. Alright, so once we get those tools together with this Magician energy and start to do what we can with what we have and where we are, then and dream big while doing it, right? Don't just say, well, I only have this and I only have that, so I can only create this. Dream your biggest dream And as you dream your biggest dream, say, this is the tools that I have and this is where I can start. But always keep hope with this star card being here, that it has the ability to be extremely expansive, right? Dream beyond what you've ever dreamt before, because what your past dreams are, they are closing out with that death card. You have now transformed into something greater. I'm seeing that people have ascended. You are now at a higher vibration. And so in that, you are needing to tap into that energy, recognize what is already within you to be brought out into the 3D world. Once again, being reiterated by this magician, I'm seeing that people have also healed through things that they've been through, and so that is also helping with them being at this higher vibration. With the Four of Pentacles, it says, pay attention to your bottom line. Let me get a sip of water. Excuse me. Pay attention to your bottom line. Give me just a sec. Pay attention to your bottom line. Don't make any rash cash decisions. Don't loan money. Your best bet right now is to say no to large purchases. Focus more on how you can increase your finances. The time is perfect for getting your budget down on paper. All right, so of the magician's 4 elements that they could tap into, one of them is going to be your money, your time, your energy, which are all a part of that pentacle energy, right? So you want to budget your time, you want to budget your energy. You don't want to put yourself in a state where you're going to exhaust yourself and not have enough to move forward the next day, to be productive the next day, right? The same thing with your funds. At this time, we're thinking about growing. So we don't want to make any large purchases until we get to a point where that large purchase doesn't have as much of an impact on our account balance, right? And also with our time, we want to make sure that we are allocating our time properly, because that is also going to lend to how much energy we have and what we're able to create. Are you applying enough time to your creation, to your manifestation? Of course, maintaining balance, but also ensuring that you are putting in that time. We have the Knight of Cups. You must focus on the direction you want to go, or you might find yourself lost in daydreams. Emotions are high when this card shows up. Your best course is to let yourself feel, but don't lose sight of your primary purpose. Once again, tapping back into that magician energy, utilizing your cup energy effective, making sure that the steps that you are taking are in alignment with your heart space, but also ensuring that you are bringing what you have, your dreams, you are bringing them down into the reality and putting in the physical work to manifest. Now speaking to our first ancestor message, Manifestia, you can decide how you want to live. The universe fully supports your choice to step into the optimal version of yourself. Dream big, then dream bigger. So dreams are important right now, as long as we ground them, is what I'm getting. Now is a great time to start the projects you have been considering. All it takes is some pollination. Be creative with your visioning. Sow the seeds of the reality you want to experience through affirmative thinking and higher intention. Then anchor or ground your dream seeds. Manifest from the heart. Overcome fear. Take strong positive action and let go of the outcome. Know and trust your dreams are already on the way and expect to see the results. All right, so there's plenty of people in the collective, in our soul family at this time, who seem to be manifesting. And that is great. That is absolutely positively wonderful. So we just have to focus our energy. We have to dream big. Apparently that is being reiterated. I think some of us are maybe thinking too small at this time. Once again, like I said before, we may only be thinking to the capacity that we've been able to manifest in the past, not realizing that we have elevated, ascended to a higher level, and now have access to a much greater manifestation, a much greater reality that we can call in, utilizing the tools that we have been bestowed with to this point. Alright, then we have Fire, Solaris Sublime. We live in a dualistic world, bringing light and dark into balance, and being real with our humanness can allow us to reach more joy, authenticity, and depth. By accepting and loving all of ourselves as we are, we can extend more of this love and have greater compassion for others. This painting portrays the balanced dance of creation. Let's see. So this is the depiction. There's a young lady at the bottom who has wings. Her legs are crossed, her arms are down, her hair is over her face, and then we have a few dragons intertwining in the process with some eyes. Alright, let's see. The painting portrays the balanced dance of creation. As the dragons come together, they dissolve into one with all that is. In this place of coalescence, both sides fuse into oneness, not just as a remerging with the universe, but as an alchemical, there we go, but in an alchemical process of becoming the empowered creator force we truly are. I'm going to read that last sentence again. In this place of coalescence, both sides fuse into oneness, not just as a remerging with the universe, but in an alchemical process of becoming the empowered creator force we truly are. So once again, something has closed out and you are remerging into the universe with this magician energy, but you have more of a force behind you. You have a more empowered creative force. In whatever you went through, you had to alchemize energy, which is where the star card is coming from. You have tapped into something new and different and greater than what you had been able to do prior to now. So we have to think from that space and not think from, you know, once again, from the reality that we've been able to create thus far. Alright, I'm going to pull a few tarot cards. We have the Six of Pentacles, Taurus energy. We have the High Priestess, Pisces energy. We have Everything is Fine, the depiction of the Ten of Swords, which is Gemini energy. We have the Empress, who insists on showing her face in every reading. So we have a lot of Empresses within this soul family. Let me drink some water. And then we have the number 2 here, followed by the number 3. At some point there was some hidden betrayals that you were needing to heal from, that I feel like you have healed from. You've been able to transition from circumstances where there weren't equal give and take dynamics, and now you are in this Empress energy. Once you were able to discern or intuit what was going on behind the scenes, what was going on behind your back, what was going on in secret, then you were able to navigate the situation in a manner that best served you. And not only that, close out the situation completely. Yes, there may have been a time where you were in this Nine of Swords energy, not sure how to move forward, because once again, you may not have been able to discern specifically what was going on. But you reclaimed your power with this Queen of Wands energy. The Empress is Venus, which is both Libra and Taurus. Taurus being on top of one another here. The Nine of Swords is Gemini energy, Gemini being out here twice, and the Queen of Wands is Aries energy. Also associated with Sagittarius and Leo. But yes, once you were able to discern what had you in this anxious state, this state of worry, this state of fear, this state of not knowing how to move forward, how your future was going to pan out, I'm feeling like there was even a lack of support in whatever you were wanting to call in. right? Which is why the Six of Pentacles is here. Needing maybe support from others at a particular time, needing to receive from them, right? Maybe even needing to tap into your creative energy, maybe for a creative endeavor, something along those lines, and only take what resonates. And not really understanding why things weren't going your way, or you weren't able to receive what it is that you needed, right? Not seeing how you were going to move forward without those tools. But at some point you stepped into this Queen of Wands energy, being very bold, being very courageous, saying F your support, I got this, I'm gonna figure this out, right? And realizing that this paradigm had only been created in order to stop you, in order to cripple you, in order to disable you from being able to move forward. But in reclaiming your power, you are now able to step into this Empress energy. Whatever happened before with that Ten of Swords, it is dead, done, and over with, reiterated with this Death energy. Whatever that was, you're not going back to it. You don't have any purpose for it, and you are fully standing in your power with this Empress energy, ready to receive and only accepting what is an equally balanced reciprocal energy. All right, you guys, I just seen 1616. I don't know what that means. You may want to look it up, but this is what I have for you today. If you resonate with this message, were able to obtain any clarity, or found it to be helpful in any other manner, please like, share, subscribe, and feel free to share your story in the comment section. These expressions of gratitude are not only free for you, but they also allow me to develop a deeper connection to your energy. With this deeper connection, I am able to pull messages that are more aligned with your specific situation. I want to thank you guys for being here, and as promised, I have a quick message letting you know how you can save 30% on my Renew, Restore, Revitalize 40-minute distant Reiki therapy session. I hope to see you again soon. Namaste.
If you look in the description box below, the very last link is labeled 30% discount link. When you select it, it will take you to the Alchemy Mystic shop where you can purchase my distant Reiki therapy services. The Renew, Restore, Revitalize 40-minute session will assist you with grounding and protecting your energy. More specifically, it will help to clear energetic residue associated with past traumatic experiences, allowing you to feel less triggered and positioning you to move forward in a more calm, balanced, and empowered state. This service is performed remotely at the date and time that you schedule your appointment. The service can be performed while you are conducting your everyday activities, with the exception of operating a vehicle or any heavy machinery. I look forward to serving you soon.